Once you are born, you will die too. It is the greatest truth in this world. Man's quest for the secret to surviving death is as old as himself. He searched for that secret of immortality in the Puranas, the science books, other planets, and the whole universe. All this time, that great secret was swimming in our oceans. All living things on Earth, including humans, die, except for one, the jellyfish. This rare creature that swims in the oceans is man's grasp on the secret of immortality. How do jellyfish survive death? When you hear the word jellyfish, the Medusa stage in the life cycle of a jellyfish comes to mind for those who have seen it in pictures or in person. The jellyfish's Medusa stage is a unique form consisting of a transparent balloon-like head and what may be called transparent legs or tendrils extending downward. There are actually 4 stages to a jellyfish's life cycle. The first stage is the egg. A jellyfish begins its life as a larva that hatches from an egg. This very small, cigar-shaped stage with a head full of filaments allows the jellyfish to glide through the water in search of a rock to cling to. Once it finds a safe place to cling to, the larva will stick there and turn into a polyp. At this stage, a single polyp will replicate itself, clone, and multiply into many thousands of polyps. They can cover the entire bottom of a boat within days. Some types of polyps can grow as large as a bush. If the conditions are right, the polyps can produce many thousands of baby jellyfish. Then the Medusa stage of the jellyfish's life cycle begins. Although the beginning of a jellyfish's life is quite normal like any other creature, their end or death and rebirth is quite unusual and exciting. The Medusa stage begins when the jellyfish hatch. Once fully grown, at reproductive time, the eggs develop internally and separate from the mother jellyfish to become planula larvae that move freely in the water. At the time of death, the jellyfish reaches the bottom of the ocean and begins to decompose. But this is where the miracle rebirth takes place. Its cells will reaggregate and come back to life. Jellyfish regenerate as polyps, not as new medusa. But from these polyps, new baby jellyfish will be born again. In fact, the life of a jellyfish is a complete wonder to the scientific world. Scientists agree that this is one of the greatest discoveries in history. Why is the jellyfish so reluctant to face death? So there are no definite answers to questions like what are the benefits of jellyfish? A jellyfish can pull off this immortality due to age, ill health, or when it senses danger. Once this process begins, the head of the jellyfish, or the balloon-like part of the parachute, begins to decay. It will go back to the polyp state. Cling to the rock again and begin the journey to become a jellyfish again. This process in which senescent or mature cells revert to their infantile state is known as cellular transdifferentiation. It remains to be seen whether this immortality technique of jellyfish will be beneficial to humans in any way in the future. Come to think of it, now we can go back to our childhood and live life again as we wish.